Hi, this is a Superspace short talking about the direction of what we think of as the very small as the fourth dimension of space, the fourth spatial dimension outside of our own three-dimensional universe. So in superspace theory, we look at our universe as a single two-dimensional sheet in order to understand this principle. When we look at our universe as a two-dimensional sheet, we can imagine that there are other sheets of space that lie alongside our own universe in this two-dimensional analogy. So this would be us, our familiar three-dimensional space. That's a galaxy. And that's a star. And these deeper layers would represent a fundamentally different direction outside of our own three-dimensional space, which would be the fourth dimension. But where is that fourth dimension? Well, superspace theory says that this fourth dimension is in the direction of what we think of as the very small. So, in superspace theory, when we go inward to fundamentally smaller levels of physics, we're no longer getting smaller and smaller. We are moving more distant in a fundamentally different fourth direction or degree of freedom. So if you only see this field of space as a flat sheet, then you look at a ball here or a circle, and when you see smaller circles inside, you think they are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, tinier and tinier. And an object might be bigger or smaller in this linear field of space, but in superspace theory, this field of space is actually lying alongside deeper fields of space, and when we reach fundamentally smaller levels of physics, such as the subatomic, we are no longer getting smaller and smaller. We are curving inward into a fundamentally different fourth direction or fourth dimension of a greater block universe that has multiple fields of space within it. So what we think of as the realms of the very small actually lie in a fundamentally different spatial direction than our own 3D universe. As we go inward smaller and smaller, at some point things are no longer getting smaller, they are getting further away in these deeper fields that lie in the direction of this fourth dimension. So the fourth dimension is in the direction of what we call the very small, the subatomic realms. This is the fourth dimension. What we think of as the very small, those things within quantum physics, the subatomic realms, are actually showing us where the fourth dimension lies alongside our own familiar three-dimensional space. Thank you for watching.